Hi, this is John Doe, aka Frags with the D&B Academy, and this is the sound we're going to be making today. Hell yeah, heavy leads in the making. So yeah, let's flip the screen and get right into Serum. Yeah, let's make some leads. All right, guys. And for this one, as you've probably seen from the preview, we're gonna get ravey. So we need saw waves. Those are our friends when it comes to that. So let's get started with one of these that it's loaded by default on Serum. It should sound something like this for now. And that's not our goal, but yeah. For now, that's all it takes. Two voices. I'm gonna detune to like 20, 020 here. We want a little bit of this detune going on. Then here, I'm gonna turn on the second oscillator. I'm gonna go into our Serum digitals, and we're gonna choose this lately wavetable, all right? Gonna leave it in wavetable position number 2. We got this. And especially if we start getting our portamento on, it's already sounding kind of dirty, to be honest. So yeah, let's leave it as it is, because it's gonna be a lot around the filtering and the processing itself from now on. So that's what we're gonna do next, right? So we're gonna go into some filtering first. So we're gonna go into the MISCs and choose the Scream LP here, and just assign it to oscillator A, because we wanna leave oscillator B to breed. You know, we just want this one to be filtered. And it's really important that we nail down this part, at least the values, okay, because we're gonna do some movement after this. But first, we really need to make sure that we get some of these movements laid down. Okay, so first, we're gonna go into our envelope, LFO I mean, turn it into an envelope, and you're gonna do a shape just like this, you know, something that goes up quite fast, you know, and maintains its shape like this, you know. And we're gonna start assigning this to parameters like the drive. So we're gonna increase it and make it go like somewhere around here. Like, you see? Then we're gonna put the Scream at 42%. And also assign this here, not that far, like. Increase the cutoff. Just tweak this a bit. Okay, so we're getting there. Now let's turn on the noise and add a little bit of the organics here and go into paper bag. So we can get this texture just to get blended in with the rest, you know what I mean? And then just to make this sound a little bit better, we're gonna bring down 1 octave on the lately oscillator. You see, it gets a bit more synthy. Cool, this is what we're going for. So yeah. Next step would be probably just like, if you want to play around with the resonance a bit, depending on where you want to go with. You see? It's really up to you, but again, it's a matter of preference. Can make this a little bit slower just to get a bit more. All right, so yeah. Let's go right into the effects to add a little bit more gist to this. Okay, first, gonna add some chorus. We're gonna be quite aggressive with it, so we're gonna leave it pretty much default, just bringing down the mix to like 43%. That should be enough. A little bit of distortion, so we can start, you know, like gluing these things together. And there's no better distortion type than this overdrive on Serum for that purpose. Not only do we get like way louder, but we also pick up on those harmonics that are really important for the actual filter to also start working. Right, so we can clearly hear the difference on the sound. So now we're gonna wind things a bit by using a little bit of dimension, like 10, 11%, 6 here. All right, cool. Then we're gonna compress this a bit. A little bit of multiband compression, just to tidy things up, especially on the mids and tops. Cool, and now to wrap it up here, we're gonna add some reverb. We're gonna go with some nitrous. Gonna low cut this as much as we can, like 85. Increase a little bit of the decrease the diffusion and feedback, and make the mix like 25. Let's get the mono going here as well. And then, again, flipping back to the oscillator, it's gonna be like all up to you if you just wanna make this like going and affecting both oscillators, or just oscillator A. You can even tune this to positive 4 semitones, 7, and 11. Even 10. Gonna keep it at 0, just for the time being, you know. I do feel like there's just one thing left to make this patch work, and there's a reason why I left it to the end. It's because it's actually like, it only makes sense with all the processing that we added so far, because you even notice that this scream, it's not the same if I turn off the distortion. So they complement each other like perfectly. And then this little bit that we're gonna add here, the FM from B, it's gonna change the whole patch in that sense. So let's start increasing this a bit, just whilst we play a note. Well, I would say like 32. It's a really cool spot. Right, so as you can see, just clearly changed the whole tonality of the sound. The FM is really important for, you know, in order to bring everything together in this patch, you know. And then you can just tweak. Even play it in 1 octave higher, like. Which I feel like it's the spot to be. So yeah, guys, this is it. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.